Good morning, student. Hope all of you are doing well. Today, we will revise the chapter 2, addition, subtraction, and their applications. Okay. So, how to solve that addition and subtraction? That things already separately I made a video for that. But today we will revise the whole chapter. Okay. Okay. Let's see that recapitulate of this chapter. So, addition or subtraction of large number is the same as we do for smaller numbers. So in smaller numbers, how to solve this addition and subtractions, that same things we will do for large numbers, and we start adding or subtraction from ones place. Okay, so these things is very important. So always we start addition or subtraction from, we will start that from ones place. Okay, so what is the terms we are using in addition and subtraction? So the terms used in addition and subtraction are the numbers which are added in an addition sum are called adjoint and added. Okay, so see these two numbers. Then give an example. You see these two numbers. That first number we say that this number is called adjoint and second number is called addend. And when we after addition, what result we will get, that is called sum. So adjoint plus addend equals to sum. So these three terms we are using in addition problem. Okay, so you all of you please remember, adjoint plus addend equals to sum. These three terms we are using in addition, but in subtraction those terms are different. In subtraction, that what terms we are using, the numbers from which we subtract. Okay, so that means the large number, that is called the minuend, and the number which is subtracted means the second number what is subtracted from that minuend, that is called subtrahend, and the answer of subtraction is called difference. So see this example. So here we subtract 39,855 from 2,34,574. So subtract this number from this. So this is the large number. See this largest place value is 2 lakhs, and here no lakhs place is here, only the 10,000 place means 39,000. So this is the smaller number. So this number is minuend, is called minuend, and this number is called subtrahend. And the result means after subtraction, what is the result is we will get. So subtract this from this, what result we will get, this is called the difference. So what terms we are using in subtraction? Minuend, subtrahend, and difference. So minuend minus subtrahend equals to difference. Okay, so these things also you please remember, minuend minus subtrahend equals to difference. And one is the, see this is the another example. See, at 2,34,574 and 39,855. So I told you as before, you have to write those numbers in place value chart. So see here, I wrote already those numbers in place value chart, and then the numbers is in their respective place. Means the 3 is in 10,000 place, so you write the numbers 3 is in 10,000 place. So as you write the number in their respective place. So after placing those numbers, you start the addition from the ones place, as I told you before. So you start the addition from ones place. So you start 4 plus 5 is equal to 9, 7 plus 5 equals to 12. So 2 right here, 1 carry will add to the 100 place. So see here, 5 plus 8. So 5 plus 8 how much? 13. 13 plus 1 means 14. So write 4 here, 1 carry will add to that 1000 place. So 4 plus 9. 4 plus 9 means 13. 13 plus 1 again 14. So write you 4 here, and 1 will add to the next place. So 10,000. After 10,000 place, the place in place value chart, the place is the 10,000 place. So that carry will add with 10,000 place. So 1 plus 3 means 4. 4 plus 3 means 7. You write 7. Now you see this, what is the number is in lakhs place. Lakhs place, the digit only is 2. So you, as usual, you write 2 here because no number is here. The second number, this place is blank, so means nothing is here. So 2 as usual you write here 2. So this way you can solve this addition problem. Same way you can do the subtraction problem. In subtraction problem, you also see this example: subtract 1,46,851 from 2,54,398. So these numbers at first you write is in place value chart, okay, and you write the numbers is in place value chart in their respective places, and then you start the subtraction as we do in addition. So we will start that subtraction from ones place. So see here, so 8 minus 1, so we subtract smaller number from a bigger number or larger number, okay, smaller number from a larger number. So 8 minus 1, so you write 7 here. Now you see this, what is the digit is in tens place. So see here also we subtract smaller number from a larger number. So 9 is the larger one, so because 9 is greater than 5, so 9 minus 5 equals to 4. You write 4 here. Now see this, what is the number is in 100 place. So in 100 place, see the digit is in 3 and here is 8. So see this, we cannot subtract the larger number from a smaller number, okay. So you have to borrow from 1000 place. So after taking 1000, so the number is in 1300 because 1000 plus 3, so 1300. 1300 minus 8, easily we can subtract, so 5. Now before it giving this 1000, the number was 4, but now it is no longer is 4, it is now 3. But we cannot subtract 3 minus 6 because we cannot subtract smaller number from a larger number. So we have to borrow from 10,000 place. What is the number is in 10,000 place? 5. So after giving this borrow, the number will be 4, but here will be, before it was 3, so 10,000 means 10 plus 3 means 13,000. 13 minus 6, so means 7. So now it is 4. 4 minus 4 equals to 0. Now what is the digit in lakhs place? 2 minus 1. So easily you can subtract 1. So what is this result? You get, see this, 1,07,547 is the result, okay. So this way you have to solve those problems. You have to write the numbers in place value chart and start adding or subtracting from ones place. Those things you remember. And one thing is that I told you, when you do addition or subtraction, you have to remember the terms. Means adjacent plus addend equals to sum, or, so here you see this in addition problem. So these are the adjacent. The first number is the adjacent, second number is the addend, and this result is sum, and here minuend minus subtrahend equals to difference. So these two formula we have to remember because we can solve. So these two formula we have to remember because when we will solve the missing digit, when we find the missing digit in a number, means some numbers is some digit is missing. So how can you find out those missing digit? So that time we need those formula. So adjacent plus addend equals to sum, and that minuend minus subtrahend equals to difference. So these two formula we have to remember, okay. Okay, next things now I will discuss that estimated value, okay. What is the estimated value? So that things now I will discuss, okay. Let's see. So student, estimating sums and differences. So an estimate is an approximate answer. We know that we estimate to find an answer that is close to the exact answer. That is, estimated means not the exact answer. It is very close to the exact answer. We always want to use what we know to make a good estimation. So what is our aim? To make a good estimation. Which answer is very close to the exact answer. So rounding is the one of the way to estimate an answer. Okay, so rounding off is the one of the way to find out the estimation. So if we want to estimate the answer is, so see this addition. So how to find out the what is the estimation of this value? Easily we can add those numbers and find out the actual answer or exact answer, but how to estimate? Okay, so what would round each number? So what is our question? What number should I round it to? Okay, so we round each number to the greatest place of the smallest number. So means you see these two numbers. That's what is the smallest number. The first one is that 4360, but second number is that 654. So if we compare these two numbers, which one is the smallest number? So the second number is the smallest number. Now we have to find out what is the greatest place of the smallest number. So greatest place is here. If we write ones, tens, hundred and thousand, so that 100 place is the greatest place. So in smallest number the greatest place is 100 place. 100 place is 6 is in 100 place. So the smallest number is 654 and its greatest place is 100 place. So now we have to start the rounding off. So 654 is the smallest number of those two numbers. The 100 place is the greatest place. I need to round all of my numbers to the 100 place. Okay, so let's start that rounding off. Okay, so see, let's round our numbers. So see these numbers 3 and 6. So if first numbers the 100 place number digit is 3 and second numbers the 100 place digit is 6. So how to start the rounding up? So write the number this way and now you write the digit in tens place. So we are rounding up nearest 100. So nearest 100 means you see this, what is the number digit is in tens place? So 6 is greater than 5, so rounded up. So after rounding up to, so number is 4400. Now you start doing the 654. So 5, the tens place number is 5, so 5 equals to 5 is rounded up. So number is 700 rounded up to. So now you start these two number addition. So add these two number, will get 5100. So this is our estimated sum and this is the actual or exact sum. So see this that is the comparison in between exact answer and estimated answer. Okay, so this way you have to solve those estimated sum and as well as differences. In differences case, in addition case we are doing this. In differences case also we are doing the same way. We have to find out the smallest number in the greatest place of the smallest number, then you start rounding up. Okay, let's round our numbers like this way and have to find out that what is the number is in 10 place or 100 place. Means what we are doing, rounding up to 100 place or 10s place or 1000 place, that things you have to find out at first, and then you start doing rounding up to and find out that our estimation differences and this actual differences. See, this comparison is 6701 and this is 6700. So it's very nearest to this answer is very near to each other. So that is our very good estimation. So this way we have to solve those estimation problem. And one thing I want to discuss on the last part of that of this chapter is word problem. So when student you solve this word problem, you have to read the question very carefully, because all information is given in your question. So you try to maximum times you read the question very carefully and then you try to solve it. Okay, I think it's very all you can do it very nicely. And one thing is that in my worksheet today I will give you one question paper today. So that whole chapter is covered in that question paper, chapter 2, addition, subtraction and their applications. So that is actually, that is a 20 marks question, and you can solve that 20 marks question within 1 hour. Okay, and do it. All the best. Okay, in my next video I will discuss about that next chapter about geometry. Okay, there I will discuss about the lines, angle, those things. Okay, before that, thank you students. Be safe at your home.